Sharing app Uber just hit a roadblock. It's fighting a new battle in an exclusive summer vacation spot. The company pulled its services from the ritzy town of East Hampton, New York. An ordinance requires every Uber driver to maintain a physical address there. Michelle Miller is in East Hampton, where town officials are defending their road rules. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. Well, East Hampton officials say they decided to act because Uber drivers were clogging their streets. But for a town that relies on accommodating its visitors during high season, denying them a service they're used to is already causing a headache.
The Hamptons are a summertime playground for the rich and famous, but in a place better known for couture, cabs have become the talk of the town.
They're trying to intimidate us, and we're not going to be intimidated.
They are Uber, and legions of its drivers descended upon the Tony Long Island enclave of East Hampton as far back as 2012, looking for easy money. Residents complained, and now town supervisor Larry Cantwell is laying down the law.
Uber needs to comply with the local laws like every other operator in the town of East Hampton.
So this isn't a ban on Uber?
It's not directed at Uber in any way whatsoever. It never has been.
Cab companies operating in East Hampton are now required to have a business address there. But most Uber drivers with their unique business model aren't faring well under the new law. Dozens were fined a few weeks ago for operating without a proper license. Rather than comply, last Friday, Uber hit the brakes. They blocked access to their app within the town limits and sent emails urging customers to complain.
We had something like 15,000 riders last summer. There's clearly a need for the service.
230 licensed taxis service 20,000 year-long residents in East Hampton. But during the summer months, the population more than triples. Uber says their drivers decrease congestion, lower prices, and take potential drunk drivers off the road.
This is an important measure. Having reliable transportation options can save lives in places like East Hampton.
But taxi owner Ted Copolos says everyone should play by the same rules.
I mean, we spend a lot of money here to have a license for our vehicles, to maintain. And Uber jumps in, they don't spend nothing.
We had no problems with the old law. A new law was passed that makes it nearly impossible for Uber to follow that law, and so that's why we had to shut down.
As for town supervisor Cantwell, he's not holding his breath for a change anytime soon.
Do you feel as though they'll have a change of heart?
That's up to Uber.
Will you?
Uber's the one that decided to pull out of the market, and I think that's very unfortunate.
Well, Uber says that its lawyers have been in contact with town officials daily to see if there's been a change of heart. We should note that Uber drivers can still drive you to East Hampton. They just can't pick you up.
They can't take you back.
Yeah, that doesn't help very much, Michelle. Uber's big in the Hamptons. It will be interesting to see if the people speak
you wonder
up.
what a compromise is and what does it look like here.
Yes.
Probably involves money.
It always does. In many cases. Michelle, we thank you.